you spoke previously about women and their responsibility to take better care of themselves.
Yes.
Right? And I know there are a lot of issues that play into women's health, but how does laziness play a role in the presentation of many of our sisters, the physical presentation?
Physical presentation. Okay, so laziness and slothfulness has played a major role in our presentation. Women are not upkeeping with themselves like how they used to. Very, and no offense, sisters, right? But very big, sloppy, not upkeeping your appearance. There's so many things that laziness has caused. So now the laziness has gone so far that they say, okay, I want to look good. Instead of them working out, changing how they consume, they get a BBL, right? And so it's crazy to me that a black woman would get a BBL because we're naturally shaped great, right? And so that laziness has brought them to that. And I think it's a horrible thing because a woman should have pride in herself, always look appealing, even after children, because a lot of women use, oh, I have one child and 2 kids, and that's the excuse for me being fat. That's not an excuse, because if you look previously, women from 1920, 1930, 1940, they had 4, 5, 6 children and they stayed slim. So it's not an excuse. It's really not an excuse to not keep up with your appearance, because that now is pressure on the man because he met you a certain way. Understand that, yes, your body is going to change, right? It's going to change. However, you should maintain a certain appearance according to what he wants. It's no excuse. So,
in defense of some, I will say this, right?
Yes.
Especially women that are single mothers, and I'm not
Yes.
saying all single mothers, but many. I think the time and lack of support. Well, we have
Yes.
to identify single mothers, 'cause that's a tricky term. But say a person
Yeah.
who doesn't have a support system, like somewhere to
Right.
drop the kids off, I don't see when they can work out.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
during another jam. That's why I wanted to be clear in regards to the term single mothers, because you may
Right.
be living by yourself, but you have a great support system where you can get time to yourself. You know.
Absolutely.
Another thing is too, man. Like we need to do better as parents, as adults with the kids, like teaching them how to cook and give them that example. Because what I've learned about this working out thing, obviously it has to be a part of your lifestyle, but you have to learn it and grow with your body. You know, if you start working out at 25, 30 and you get that first soreness, I can see how you just want to, you know what I'm saying?
Just
you
stop.
want to leave and don't come back. So we really need to,
Right.
this generation as parents, we need to work out. We need to see our children work out, because
Absolutely.
I just like, my pops worked out and my pop's still slim. He
Right.
didn't have to tell me, and I just saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and my wife, she works out, but her mother worked out and her father works out.
Right.
So it's just like, that's the example. My daughter sees us working out. So like, we need to set that example so the kids can see, because this workout thing is not a fad. It takes you a long time to really learn what's best for your body and how you react to stuff.
Absolutely.
So the earlier you start, the better you start, you know. Not making excuses for anyone,
Right,
but I just had to put that in there for people watching, because they like commenting foolishness. You know?
Absolutely. So I can relate to that on a personal level, because I grew up with a single mother, and just to see the stress on her having to play 2 roles. It's a lot of women are dealing with depression, nerve issues. So I get it. I definitely get it. And that makes it it's a bigger issue within an issue, because we don't know the situation of why the woman is single, right? There's so many reasons. Man walks out for whatever reason, and so that puts stress. So it's to find that balance, even in that situation, resilience to upkeep with yourself. There's not just one way of working out, because we can gracefully exercise and move. It's about movement, really. we think working out is just one way, lifting weights. No.
You just walk consistently, you know?
Yeah, our four mothers here in Africa, right? We're in Ghana. They're rising up early. Some of them, you know, go fetch water. They're cooking and things like that. So their daily movement keeps them in shape. So they don't necessarily have to go to it. You don't have to go to a gym to be in shape. Let's say you're a single mother and you have 2 children. You could do something in your house. You could dance. You could stretch. It's just about consistency. Moving the body. Just movement. It's just about movement, especially for women, just being consistent. But you don't have to get a BBL. You don't have to spending that money it just shows the, what's the word? It just shows the compulsion just to do something instead of, and not really counting the cost of what that will do after the effects, cause and effect, and what it will do. So.
And they don't quantify the mental and spiritual costs with these things, because you're not going to feel better about yourself. Right?
No, because no matter what your body looks like, that mental state is the most important. So the freeing, the purpose of mentally and spiritually freeing yourself is so that you are confident within yourself no matter what. So when your mind is sound and balanced, you're going to do the right thing by yourself and not take shortcuts. And it takes awareness and realizing that, like, the way I think is not really balanced. Okay, what do I have to do to change that? And it's literally going through that process. If you're a person who, you know, is drinking, smoking, running, that lifestyle will catch up with you. So
it don't work.
It won't work. So you have to come to that realization, like, what's my mindset like? Let me slow down and think and change. It's about change.